Hello, everybody, and welcome to our first episode of a brand new game, Kingmaker, Secrets of the Stolen Lands. I am once again your game master for the evening, J. Lawrence Kenny. You can find me on all of the stuff down there, over there. I don't know where it is, but we are very excited to begin this one, and I'm not going to keep us in suspense. So, before we begin, I'd like to introduce everybody that's playing, starting with Jess over there.
Hi guys, I'm Jess. I am an actor and performer in real life. I also love Renaissance festivals and TTRPGs. And I am playing Calliope, who is a human fighter. And she is on the run from an arranged marriage, trying to prove her worth to her father as a knight.
I thought she was an elf.
An elf. She said, I'm an elf.
I can tell, yeah.
That I usually play humans? Alright.
Yeah. I didn't say it, you said it. Robin. Oh, sorry, you're eating.
Hi, I got a mouthful of soup. I'm Robin. I am playing the tiefling sorceress Rhea. In real life, I am a seamstress and a writer. I love my kitty cats, who you will see often in the camera, because I refuse to play at a desk, because my desk is where my sewing machines live. Never played a martial character, never played a human character, just we are at opposite ends of the spectrum, and I couldn't be happier.
I'm a human martial girly.
Barbarian in one, fighter in the other.
Why would you do something realistic when you can simply play pretend instead?
Nico. You're muted.
It's okay. I'm new. I'm nervous. Hello. My name is Nico. And I know nothing about myself. This is fine. I play.
It always happens.
Yeah, always. I play Sir Alistair de Leon. And he is our whittle champion, human champion. That just loves his family. He loves both his husband and his wife so much. And I, as the person, am an actor, voice actor, TTRPG streamer, and also dog lover. And also like long walks on the beach, cabin in the woods, you know.
Big difference between a cabin in the woods and a,
Cottage in the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cabin in the forest, very different things, but
Yeah.
we always forget everything about ourselves when somebody asks anything about us. Who am I?
Who am I?
Matt.
Hey, I'm Max. I am a chef and chocolatier, and I run a candy store. And I play a little goblin dude named Gorby, the barbarian. I'm pretty excited about that. He's gonna be great.
He's just a little guy.
He's just a little guy. He's gonna have a lot of fun. Probably.
Maybe. We'll see. Cork.
Hello, my name is Courtney. This is my cat Basil, who you will see a lot. I'm sorry.
Evil cat.
I am an artist by profession. I made all of the lovely character art and the overlays you see here. And I am playing Juniper, an elf witch. She's a little chaotic bog witch gremlin, and I love her.
And the filthy commie hippie.
Yeah. Oh, and her raccoon! Her raccoon, whose name is Time. That is all.
Time like the herb, not like the concept. All right. Well, that's the introductions out of the way. So, who wants to just jump right in? 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. Jess, I wasn't sure. You weren't saying anything. So, let me just hit this button real quick. I want to see their reactions. Air. I knew they were going to freak out.
Why
Air.
is the map called Aldori Siege?
Air is what you need in your lungs as smoke begins to fill the building. You hear and are awoken by a very cut short scream of what is clearly, for those of you who have been in battle before, the sound of someone having their throat slit in the other room. You all jerk awake from being asleep, and over the sounds of the storm, you can hear the sounds of violence outside. So, what do you do as you wake up?
Alright, everybody, get your gear, get your armor. We gotta figure out what's going on. What's going on?
Gorby jumps up and runs at the door.
Just immediately breaking open the door?
Probably. I don't know. I feel like if we just woke him up and that's what he woke up to, he would probably like jump up and run into the door.
Alright, you run to the door, immediately opening it, I assume. In the area beyond, you see, looking to the east, what is very clearly a very fresh corpse of one of the guards of Lady Jamandi's manor on the ground, blood starting to fill the space beneath them. And surrounding the guard, you see three bandits or assassins in dark black clothing, leathers, with knives in their hands. And you opening the door, they turn and see you and immediately start to make their way towards you. So,
Gorby shuts the door.
okay. Well, first we're gonna roll for initiative.
Okay.
Oh God.
Yeah, initiative.
Hey, thanks for the stream.
This is what we get for him not murdering us in the first session.
Hey, so,
Yeah.
DM, can you check
You
the
just murdered
message,
someone else. That's okay.
please?
You fucking knew it? That one?
No, the one in stream chat. We're off
Your
topic.
personal, please.
Oh.
Okay.
Stream view can't see anything. Ah, I see. Hold on.
Okay.
Pause for technical difficulties.
How to find that rhythm.
Fucking Gorby and Juniper are twinning over here with those 22s.
Alistair's an old man. He's
That's why.
rickety bones.
One thing
I have
about me is
literally
that I
half
never-
that at 11.
Beans.
Same. There's a lot of 11s in this house tonight.
Don't mind me just
A lot of double numbers.
fixing the stream thing.
How about now, Portal?
I'm working on it. It kicked me out.
It's gonna restart real quick. I had Stream View as a trusted player and
Now
not as
I-
Game Master.
Look at this little face. He's so perfect.
Look at the little cat.
Mine's destroying a toy right now, and it's a little aggressive, so I will spare you.
I got to see Braun today.
Alright, well, that's better. So. Okay, now I get to see the screen too. Okay, so. We roll for initiative. That's everybody. So, Juniper, you get to go first. You watch Gorby throw the door shut in front of you.
All right. What did we talk about? We can't. No, just open the door. I'm going to reopen the door.
Okay.
And step outside. That was maybe a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
It's not so good.
Didn't move
So
your
those are just
movement.
like 3 guys down the hall then?
Yeah, 3 guys down the hall that were like starting to make their way toward your room, and now you are in the way.
That's neat.
You didn't move the full 25 feet. You can move back in the same action.
You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna. They're guys. And
Okay, and what are we meant to do?
Are they hostile?
I'm going to set them on fire.
You see a corpse behind the 3 of them. You can probably make an educated guess that they are hostile.
All right, listen. Marshall in the front, spellcasters in the back.
Oh,
Beefy
wait,
guys
oh
are
my
going to
God,
need to
it's
take the
ass.
brunt of this. We'll support you from
I
behind,
haven't
okay?
played a caster in Pathfinder in a hot minute. Really? It's
You
okay.
itching for a scrap, little guy?
Hey.
Yep.
There's more
16
of us
is a
than them.
hit.
Let's go.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll
amazing.
damage. 10 damage. This poor guy who, well, not poor guy, he's a murderer, but who was just about to like go in and start some business. Suddenly, you appear in front of him, take a few steps back. Your hand lights in fire, and he explodes into flame, and collapses to the ground, just burning, and his screams petering out as he dies.
I'm not
And that's
gonna.
all your actions,
yeah.
I believe.
Well, that was movement was an action. Scorching blast is only 1, I think.
Right, but making an actual attack with it, I think, is because it's an action to activate it, and then you make an attack with it. I think. I could be
We'll just
wrong.
say yes. We're done because I wasn't gonna do anything anyway.
Yeah, for the remainder of your turn, you can blast targets within 30 feet by spending a single action.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's it.
All right, that will bring it to Gorby.
Awesome. Gorby is going to put his little helmet visor down, and he's going to bounce out here. Oh, how do I move? Move. Do I just use the buttons? How do I use the buttons? That's
you can
fun.
use the buttons, yeah.
Haha, buttons. Awesome. He's going to bounce this way, and he's going to whack the shit out of this dude.
Okay.
How do I whack people?
Double right-click on them, and that will target them.
Excellent.
And then just in your actions, you'll have... well, first, you probably need to draw a weapon. As you guys were asleep, and I don't think you would have had your weapons out while you were sleeping.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he'll take his
Rhea did
warhammer out.
call the arms when we woke up.
You did, but Gorby immediately went outside.
That's fair.
And none of you will have any armor on either. So
Ooh.
keep that in mind, because you were sleeping and you can't sleep in armor. So 1 action to pull your weapon.
Awesome. And then 1 to strike this dude.
Yes, you would make a strike at the first attack, which is a 16, which is indeed a hit, so you can go ahead and roll damage.
Awesome. Damage.
11, another one, just you. These poor guys were actually caught quite off guard as Gorby just runs out and just with a warhammer smashes him to the ground.
All right. So that was 2 actions, 3 actions, I guess.
2 actions. Yeah.
2, and
Well,
movement
no, sorry,
does not.
3. Movement.
Yeah.
Movement's an action. Pulling the weapon was an action, and striking was an action. So yeah, that is your 3 actions.
Okay. Yeah. Gorby's gonna hang out right there, and
Perfect.
he takes a little defensive stance. He's not letting anyone get to Juniper.
Sure. Such a good boy, protecting his friend.
Okay. All right. First thing Alistair's going to do is he's going to. I don't know if my sword been unsheathed. Is that something
Not
that
yet.
Not yet. Okay. Grabbing shield. Not unsheathing sword yet, but grabbing shield.
Okay. Shield's an action as well to put your shield on.
Yep. Grabbing it. That's an action. Going to run to. Do I know for a fact that the person that just got their throat cut is dead, or is there a possibility I could rush over and save them in time?
I'd say with your knowledge of the battlefield from your earlier days, it's very unlikely that he's still alive. It sounded like a death rattle gurgle. It's possible, but
not worth it. Okay. Assessing the situation, assessing everything. He's going to look over at Calliope. Calliope. Sir Calliope, I think it's time to prove your worth. And he's going to rush over to the door of whomever the guard was guarding. I do not know if I have enough movement to do that.
I'd say that's 5, 10, 15. You could get in front of Gorby, but not to the door.
Okay.
You actually hear, as you all are going out of the room, you hear this loud shuddering of what sounds like doors slamming shut, like really heavy metal doors.
Okay.
And as you rush out, you see that a portcullis has slammed shut in front of most of the doors that lead to the outside or to the upper levels.
Cool. That's 2 actions because I moved.
Correct. So you still have a third.
Yeah. Third action. Still running. I'm placing myself in front of the door. Shield out.
Door is right there. That is a window. Yeah.
Okay. Wherever the door is.
That's fine.
Yeah.
This right in front of this portcullis that is slammed shut.
Yeah, because that's where the guard originally was, taking up that place, knowing the battlefield, knowing the people are capable. He's working safety at this point. And
all right.
That's all.
That's your 3 actions. These 2 cutthroats are dead, so they don't get a turn, which brings it to Rhea.
Oh. Out. I look one way. I look the other way. There's a hostile. So I'm gonna attack. I'm going to cast needle darts on him.
Love that.
A new cantrip I've never had before.
Alright, so 2 action needle darts. Is it attack roll against the target's AC? Yeah, so go ahead and hit needle darts in the chat. There we go.
Attack. That's a nat 20!
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll crit damage. Oh boy, isn't it?
There we go.
Oh, this poor guy.
I picked the wrong door.
They picked the wrong door, to be sure. So that's 10 damage.
Yeah.
which is more than enough to take him out. You just see like a bunch of needles just like a porcupine, and he just gets kind of like slammed up against the window behind him, and then just sort of slinks to the ground.
I flick my arm out and my tail goes out behind me, and I don't need that for the spell, but I make it look like its spine's coming off my tail just because I
Love
think
it.
it's cooler that way. Ray is all about flair.
You have killed the 3 cutthroats before Calliope even got her turn. Yeah. Combat is over, and what do you guys do from there?
Gorby runs over to Juniper, and he just stands near her in like a very defensive stance.
I pat his head.
Alistair, is the door open behind me, or is it closed?
There is a portcullis slammed shut.
Okay. Cool.
Calliope is standing in the middle of the room, petrified. Not moving. Didn't even make an attempt to hit anyone.
Mhm.
Okay. Can Alistair rush back inside? Because he sees everyone else is fine, but he doesn't see Calliope.
Sure. Yeah, you run in back to the room where you all were sleeping
Yeah.
and see Calliope kind of in a
Yeah.
little bit of shell shock.
Yeah, Rhea was right outside the door, so she saw it too, so she's stepping back in.
As soon as he sees Calliope, he's dropping his shield and rushing over to her, checking her over.
I am fine. I was not hit.
Rhea just puts one hand on her shoulder. Was that your first then?
I know what I am doing when it comes to my sword. But I have
I don't doubt
never
that.
fought someone before.
All the book learning and practice, it's nothing compared to being out in the real world. It's all right to be scared. We got your back, okay?
You all did so wonderful.
Everybody's
Alistair,
got to start somewhere. Go ahead, Nico.
Oh, Alistair was going to call out. All right, sound off. Who is still up?
Us?
No response from any of the other rooms.
Gorby's like, I'm okay. We're good. We're fine. We're out here.
Can I try and open this door? Beside me?
The one you're in front of? Yeah, absolutely.
Just gonna peeking.
Inside, you see a corpse on the ground. One of the other adventurers that had joined you the previous evening, dead on the ground.
I'm gonna just open all these doors. And
The
see.
same fight in every room. You see slaughtered adventurers caught while they were sleeping.
I just don't understand.
What about?
Why were we attacked?
Well, this is how we find
they-
out.
They want something from us. People always want something. Whether they want something from the lady or want to protect their reign in the stolen lands, but we're here to stop people like this, right? Make life better?
I guess
Al-
Right.
Alistair's going to start searching at the bodies of the cutthroats to see if there's a letter, a mission statement, a decree, trying to find out what the orders were.
Mhm. You take a quick look through them. That's the guards.
How long does it take to put armor on?
Light armor takes 1 minute. Medium and heavy armor, I believe, take 5 and 10 minutes.
Okay. Gorby's going to spend a few minutes putting his armor on.
Will it go faster if I help?
I'll say yes.
Yeah, Rhea's just continuing to try to talk Calliope down.
Each of these cutthroats. Well, first of all, make me a society check.
Got it.
We live in a society.
There we go.
There it is.
We gotta get it
Um,
out. We gotta get it
know.
out.
I understand.
I
I
know.
understand.
It's like a big old fart.
Don't say it like that.
It's like a big, wet, nasty diarrhea
Okay.
fart.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. Okay. No.
You notice that each of these bandits has a tattoo under their eye of what looks like black tears. You don't know the significance of those. Each of them does, however, have a dagger, a hand crossbow, studded leather armor, some crossbow bolts, and each has 5 silver on them.
Alistair will take 5 silver, and then he will let the others know. 2 of these have 5 silver each on them if you want. There is some crossbow bolts if you wish, and they each have a tattoo under their eye. I do not know what it means. I've been out of touch a bit too long. I'm going to put on my armor, and we will assess what happens next. And he's going to go back in and start putting on armor.
Everybody kid up. Can I do a society check to see if I know... Yes. If I know what the tattoo means.
Yeah, you may.
Yeah, because Rhea's been on the road a lot. She probably knows. It's her to know.
Yeah, society or thievery, actually, if that's possibly better for you.
No,
Okay,
society is better.
That's good.
I'm a legitimate trader. I
Recall
don't
knowledge.
have thievery.
You are. You know, looking at these tattoos, this is probably a gang called the Black Tears. They were originally a merger of 7 street gangs from New Stetson and Port Ice. Criminal organization of cutthroats and thieves known to dabble in kidnapping, extortion, assassination, and the sale of illicit substances. Nobody you would interact with. These daggers are also a dead giveaway as to who they are. A signature dagger with an ebony pommel. And there's also a tattooed script on their right forearm. Does anyone speak Draconic?
Yes.
It says, live free or slaughter.
Well,
I don't like that.
that's a bit more aggressive than I remember the saying going.
This is a saying.
I heard someone say once, live free or die, but I think these guys decided to reverse it.
Well,
They're from a gang called the Black Tears. Some tough stuff from Port Ice and a couple other areas.
Are these the same bandits that are plaguing the stolen lands?
That is what I was going to ask.
I'd say, Juniper, you'd probably know that these are not the same bandits. This is like a group of a gang members. They stay to more civilized areas. They're city folk, not woodsmen like the bandits.
I didn't think these are the same ones that were being hired to go take care of
Are there more? Or is it just these three? Should we walk around to make sure everyone's okay?
We should walk around
So,
carefully.
yes, for sure. I think also what we should do is, um, well, the bodies that are now lay around us have no more use for their tools. If you need a tool, I suggest you pick it up now and maybe check on what could have possibly been there in intended target. And he points towards the door near the end.
That the one the portcullis came down on that we ostensibly cannot get through now?
Yeah, it's the portcullis leads outside to like
Oh,
the
outside? Okay.
yeah, to the grounds of Jamandi's manor.
Okay.
Perhaps we
Mhm,
find the
fine.
lady of this estate.
Yes.
Seems
I
like
will
a
say,
good idea.
Juniper, when you took a look at all of the other bedrooms in this wing, most of them were slaughterhouses. One of them was untouched. Clearly, like there were people sleeping in it, but there were no corpses in it. So at least one room's worth of adventurers were not slaughtered just now. And there's also the west wing of the manor as well that there may be more people in.
What is this door in front of me? Is this like stairs?
There's also a portcullis slammed down in front of that
Oh,
one.
good,
It seems to
okay.
be a stairwell beyond it that goes upstairs and downstairs.
Were all the daggers claimed?
I don't think so.
Great. Calliope's gonna take one of the daggers from the body and flip it up in the air to try and prove a point and skillfully catch it.
Mhm. Make a, let's call it a performance check, I think.
Now I'm scared.
Yeah, perform check. Yeah, it's you do fairly. You toss it up in the air, it spins around a couple times, and you catch it by the pommel.
And then she'll take the silver from the guy.
I gave them all the silver on them to Alistair for the moment.
Oh, okay, it's all on Alistair.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So I give you 5 silver.
Thanks.
Were you going to look through any of the other rooms, or possibly like the poor guard here, or were you going to head out and see once you've put all your stuff on to see what else is going on in the rest of the manor?
Should we split up?
No. 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 No.
Last thing you want to do in unfamiliar territory is be on your own.
Oh, okay.
Alistair is going to, if no one else is going to, he's searching the guard, seeing if there's anything of any use.
You make a flat check, which is just a d20 roll.
A D20 roll? Yeah.
Yep.
Nope. Just one. Just one, please.
Just one.
Just one. Roll. Perfect.
You see, there is a potion bottle on the guard, but has clearly been hastily drunk, maybe by the guard in a last-ditch effort to avoid dying, or maybe one of the assassins. But it is empty, unfortunately.
Okay. Before, once everyone has geared up, and before we go ahead and start moving forward, Alistair is going to look at the group. Who here has dealt with such matters before?
You mean
I can't say I've been in a proper battle, but a lot of skirmishes on the road with people trying to steal from me.
I fought off bandits come into my house?
I am skillfully trained in the blade.
Okay. Who here has killed people before? All right. All right. So, Sir Calliope, when it comes to this, it's once you kill someone, you can't go back. Understood? But if it is them against you, your life matters more. All right. Now, when it comes to this type of fight, we just need to stay together. We don't need to go venturing off into rooms, off one by one. So, let's go when everyone is ready.
Calliope's gonna take her sword out.
All right.
Rhea's got a slingshot in her hand.
Alistair is going to give a prayer to his god. Just, homie, please help. And then go on with the group.
All right. With your weapons drawn, you all start to make your way down the hallway. There is a set of double doors at the end through which you know there is a beautiful water garden that you were led through earlier in the night on your way to your chambers, which Juniper tried to sleep in, but was told by the guards, please go back to your room.
So pretty though.
Oh.
Where is it? All we see is black.
Yeah.
Right here. There are two doors.
It's blocked off to us.
Ah,
Oh,
I opened it. Don't worry.
you got it. There you go.
doors.
As you step in, gonna pause you right there for no reason. No.
No reason. It's fine.
Juniper's actively in the water right now.
She's taking a little swim.
Taking a little swim.
Feels good on my tongue.
Because there are 5 more assassins on the other side
I'm glad.
of this. You're glad? Okay.
No, wait, hold on.
Can I at least be in the room with them? Please.
Sure. That's
I
fine.
think he's setting it up.
Okay. Oh boy, that's a lot, guys.
And we're gonna roll another initiative here.
More initiative.
Another initiative, but we just had one.
That's second.
Sure,
What
we've had
about
first
second
initiative. What about second initiative?
Initiative? I hardly know her.
All y'all's secret rolls.
Yeah, we're really used to secret rolls.
Corby cannot be stopped.
Oh, less good.
Corby
this
cannot
time.
be stopped.
Less good.
Is stable train.
Just joyfully
It's that
in
twitchy.
the water.
Corby, you get to move first.
Gorby sees that Juniper is in the water, and these assassins are too close to her, and he does not like that.
Sure.
So he's gonna run at this dude. How do I move?
Oh, I unpause the game. There we go.
Oh, we gotta unpause it. Okay. Gorby is going to just straight up run at this guy. Can I activate a rage? How do I do that?
It is one action to rage.
Hell yes.
Should be on your actions page.
Yes.
Yeah. Actions rage use.
All right.
And then watch the cool effects.
Gorby's gonna use his little rage,
Yep.
which is strangely quiet. If any of you have seen Barbarians before.
Barbarian? I hardly know her.
All right. Gorby is gonna whack fuck the hell out of this guy.
Fuck. That's my favorite game is Whack Fuck.
And go.
A crit. Go ahead and roll that crit damage. Oh boy.
Is that a crit?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
hell yeah.
in Pathfinder, you can crit in two ways. You can roll a natural 20, which will increase the success by 1 step, or by rolling more than 10 or more above the target's armor class. So in this case, their armor
this is
class
going to be a
15.
problem. All right, yeah, let's go.
So, yeah, 18 damage. You also all see that Gorby's weapon swings up, and there's like a splattering of acid that comes along with it in his rage. Yeah, that poor guy is very dead.
All right.
And that's your 3 actions: move, rage, and attack.
Is that all 3 of them? Damn. All right.
Move, rage, attack.
Yeah, he's going to just vibe on this bridge right here. He's got
Alistair.
it in both hands.
God,
And
well,
then Calliope is up next.
Gorby's right there and kind of blocking it. So,
You can always go through the water, though it would
I
be
could.
I was
considered...
gonna say, it's not deep, right? Like I don't have to
It's
swim.
not deep, no. It's like, would only go up to your knees. It would count as difficult terrain, so it would be double movement to go through, but Gorby is kind of in the way, so...
yeah.
So, wait, is it my turn?
No, it's my
Or
turn.
Alistair's?
No, it's Alistair's, and then Calliope next.
Since Gorby's a small character, would that make it easier for him to move past me?
It's essentially moving through an allied character is the same as difficult terrain, counts as double movement to move through an allied creature space. Regardless of your size.
Yeah, so, she is going to give the other 3 a nod, and then he is going to rush through the water this way and get up to
That's
there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Since the water is difficult terrain with one
Mhm.
movement, you can only make it to there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Because
Okay.
your speed is 25, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's as
Okay.
far as you can get with one move action. You can
Okay, then
use
I'll
a second
take-
action.
I'm going to take that second
Sure.
move action to get up to where I need to be. And with shield in one hand and sword in the other, he is going to take a swing. I thought I drew that sword. Whoops. I did
Sorry,
last.
we said that everyone had their weapons drawn. So
Yeah, it was in my sheet. It wasn't drawn,
Right.
so that was my
Yeah.
bad.
all Gucci.
Roll.
That's going to be a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Damage.
Also enough to kill that one. These guys are not.
Yeah.
They seem to be more bark than bite at this point, but it's going well.
Keeping his
Let's
shield up.
go.
Yeah, keeping his shield up
Mm.
and ending his turn because there's a guy there.
There's a dude there. Yep. Calliope, your move.
Okay. Calliope is going to take a deep breath and then trudge through the water up to this guy here. And then she already has her sword sheath. No, other way around.
Sword drawn.
And she's going to strike.
That is unfortunately going to be a miss. You swing out with your short sword, and the assassin gets his dagger up and just slaps it to the side. And then you feel strange walking through this water. It doesn't feel as difficult to move through as you might have thought it was. And the rest of you watch as the water in this room sort of begins to swirl around Calliope. So go ahead and channel elements for me.
Do I have to map this attack?
That is your third action because it was a movement and then your attack and then channel elements. But the rest of you are now watching Calliope just surrounded by this swirl of water. Essentially, like a moment of what the hell is going on. I think Calliope also is like, what is going on? And that's your turn. Which will bring it to these fellows over here. This assassin next to Alistair pulls out what looks like, I think pretty much any of you would recognize it as a bottle of alchemist fire, which he is going to throw at Gorby.
Can I, as a reaction, do redistributive strike?
Retributive strike.
Yeah.
Does it have to target you, or?
Protect your an enemy damages your ally, and both are within 15 feet of you.
Oh, then yeah, you absolutely can retributive strike.
Okay. Gorby, you get resistance to all damage against this, to equal to 3. And I can hit this man. If the foe's within my reach, make a melee strike against
go ahead
it.
and make a melee strike against him. As he throws the alchemist fire and it explodes on Gorby. Gorby takes 5 fire damage, reduced by 3 because of retributive strike. And Alistair and Calliope both take 1 fire splash damage. And that is a hit against the cutthroat.
Okay.
5 damage is not enough to kill this one.
That's fine. He took some damage, so.
All right. That was his first action to throw that. So he will. Let's see. Athletics. I think he's going to attempt to disarm Alistair.
Understood.
Which is right there. It's going to be map -5 since it is that, which is a 1. So I don't think that's going to disarm. And in fact, it is a critical failure. And so as he attempts to like slap your weapon out of your hand that just hit him, he actually loses his balance and becomes off guard until the start of his next turn.
Yeah.
And that's it for him.
Alistair will just kind of look at him. Just, Eris still protects us. I suggest you grunt.
This cutthroat in front of Calliope is going to attack her with a dagger strike. Critical miss.
Except that it doesn't.
Except he doesn't. Instead, what he's going to do for his second one is he is going to 5, 10, 15. He's going to get right up here to get into flanking. Where's
So he wants to die.
I mean, probably. And then he'll make a second attack with the dagger. Maybe better. That is just a hit. Or actually, do you have your armor on, Calliope? Because I feel like your AC.
Yeah, she would have put it back on.
Okay, it is on. So yeah, your AC right now is 13. So that is a hit. And you're going to take 4 piercing damage from the dagger. And that is his turn. Which brings it to this one. Who is also right in front of Calliope, and is going to take an attack at you.
Oh yeah, my shield.
That is going to be another hit. Raising a shield is an action on your turn.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought that went up when I did the redistribute. Sorry, that's my bad.
No. All good. No. That's going to be 6 damage to Calliope. I'm sorry, you put yourself in a terrible position here, Calliope. Calliope dies in the very first combat she's ever a part of. Imagine.
Reap.
That would be so sad. It's another hit. 6 more damage. I think, are you still up, Calliope?
Yeah, I have 7 HP left.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Because you've taken... That was... so yeah, that's 12 damage altogether so far from this guy, and then there was 4 from last time. 18, yeah, okay, yeah, the math it maths out, yep.
Calliope beefy.
God, I gotta love that, that thick... Oh, that's the wrong button. That thick constitution score from this totally a fighter. My god, these rolls! How is it possible with map minus 10 that it still hit? 4 more damage, Calliope. And that is his turn, which brings it to Rhea. You just see Calliope getting slaughtered, so distracted by this
I
water
am on
that's
death's
swirling
doorstep,
over.
Bestie. I'm on death's doorstep.
Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna back off right now.
Is this you making it demoralize or just getting ready to
I'm
blast
trying
him?
to attack it with my sling, but it says it's not loaded.
That is because we need the fancy macro. Hold on. I'll fix this in just a second. Which combat macros? Reload. Hold for show. Once again. We'll get everything figured out eventually. There you go. Now you should be able to. 16 is going to be a hit.
Damage. But it still
Need
says
that.
the sling is not loaded.
Oh,
One.
1 damage.
Lovely. A 10 out of 10.
You
No
stop that
note.
right now!
And then I fired needles at him.
Gotcha. And that will be map minus 5 since it's your second attack.
It sure is.
Sure is. Sorry, their AC is not terribly high. That's still gonna hit, yeah. So go ahead and roll damage. That's definitely more than enough to kill him. He like takes the sling bullet to the chest and looks down, and then suddenly there's needles.
Distraction
and he-
pebble.
Yeah, slides to the ground very
Take a
dead.
step back if I were you, honey.
Juniper.
Alright. I'm going to first cast Nudge Fate on Calliope.
Okay.
Which gives you... It's in the chat. Read the thing. It helps! And say, you should back away. And then I'm going to use the rest of my turn to target the guy behind Gorby with Needle Dart.
It's a great hex. I love that hex. Oh, you also use needle darts. Love it.
Yeah. Just regular.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Get fucked.
And that is enough to kill him.
Good. Get away from Gorby.
Oh wait, is this the one right by Gorby or the one past it?
Behind, I said.
Okay, I'm sorry. Then he is not quite dead. He's not looking great, but he's still barely alive.
Well, that's my 3 actions, so I'm done.
Okay. Brings it back to Gorby.
So I get 3 actions, right?
You do.
Splendid. All right. Gorby is going to turn around and just whip it at this guy.
Whip it.
Whip it out.
Where's my smacky buttons? Smacky buttons. All right. So first hit. Attempted hit, anyway.
That is indeed a hit.
Awesome.
Bam. You just like smack him into the water, and he just hits this lovely statue to the north, and just like falls into the water. His blood kind of like trickling down this magical stream.
Stellar. Then he's going to just barrel over to this guy, just a scampy little fellow. And he's going to whack the shit out of this dude, too. All right, now, do I hit this? Which one do I hit?
-5.
Awesome.
That's the one you want to hit for your second attack in a turn.
Beautiful. Let's go, Gorby! And Gorby's going to whack fuck this guy, too.
You whack fuck him to death. And that is all of them dead. You all get 80 XP from that.
Hooray!
I will tell you how much XP you got from the last fight in just a minute, but for now, the fight is over, and you are no longer in danger of being murdered, at least right now.
Fantastic.
We took 80 last session, right? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Time, I know you wanted to be a part of it too.
Calliope, the water that was swirling around you now that the danger is gone, just kind of all falls to the ground around you, or not the ground, but the
Calliope will fall with the water, and as she's in the water, like you can see the blood just like coming, like being dispersed with, like her blood being dispersed within the water.
Alistair is rushing over and immediately administering aid. He is going to do treat wounds. That's a thing I can do.
Gorby's going to assist with the tiny dance because he doesn't know what to do.
Oh.
Let's just get up.
You also get 48 XP from the last fight.
Cool.
48.
So we're at 208.
I will take your word for it. 80, 80, 48, yeah.
Alright. So, treat wounds. This is how I roll. Sure. Is that how I roll? Okay. There we go.
Yeah, so you're going to make a medicine check, essentially.
Cool.
An 11 is not a success, unfortunately, but it's not a critical failure either. So I'd say you managed to like staunch her bleeding, but it's just a preventative measure at the moment. It does not actually heal her any.
Cheat! As he's realizing how out of touch he is, he's like, Calliope, I hold still. And he is you're going to watch as he takes off what was on his hand, probably a glove, and his hand starts to glow, and he is going to gently press it on a wound that Calliope has, and is going to do lay on hands. And I'm going to find that and press it. There you go.
Just click on that first one in the chat, and it'll roll the dice. Healing. Or I guess
Yeah.
it's not a dice roll, it's just 6 health.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So take 6 points, and for the next, I guess, however many seconds you have +2, but I don't think that's going to matter.
Yeah, not in the next 6 seconds, no.
Yeah.
I would say, I'm going to say Juniper. You notice that the assassin that Gorby knocked into the water right in front of that lovely statue seems to have jostled the base of it, and you can see there seems to be like a compartment there hidden under the waterline.
I investigate it.
In it, you see there is a small trove of potions, most of which look like some healing potions, some other potions that you're not sure what do, and a small bronze key.
I found things.
So you did.
I hand a
Right there.
healing potion to Calliope. What is this? Oh,
Calliope.
what do I do with this?
Click on it and double click on it. It
Yeah.
should open a little loot
It
thing.
opened it.
And then you can just hit loot selected tokens, and it should put it all in your inventory, I think. There we go. Oh,
Did I just give it all my
that
stuff?
was-
I just gave it all my stuff!
No, this is fine. I can fix this.
I can fix this.
Fix this.
There's a learning
It's okay.
curve.
We're all learning today.
It's okay. It's the
Um,
first try. First try.
Since you're a rich person, if I just give you all of my worldly possessions, will that make you feel better?
Are you talking
Is anyone
to
else
Calliope?
hurt?
No. I'm good. I'm good.
Just watching you put these things back in my inventory one by one.
Listen.
These things happen.
These things happen.
I found the key,
Um,
and there's some potions here, so... No! Time! That is not for you! Stop! Stop! Naughty.
Alright, there. It should all be in your inventory now.
Thank you.
Calliope, how are you feeling right about now?
Not good.
Mm-hmm. More than your physical sense, I mean.
Confused. Calliope is very confused about what just happened around her. She's gonna lift her hands up from the water and notice that the tips of her fingers turned blue.
With my medical knowledge, does that look normal?
It doesn't look normal, no. But it doesn't look like frostbite or anything. Or like she's going into like toxic shock or anything.
She's gonna look over to the spellcasters of the group. Oh, what did you do to me?
Nothing.
What's wrong, honey? Let me see.
You should take one of these potions.
She
though.
holds out her hands like this to Rhea.
Rhea will walk her through the water. I will close my character sheet so I can see what's going on. And she will take one of Calliope's hands. You have never heard anything like this happen before?
No.
I get the sense that you've not been in a lot of fights for your life like this, no? Why am I talking like Clara? Jesus fucking Christ!
You are.
I'm doing the
It's
wrong
fine.
accent. I'm doing the wrong accent. I'm sorry. I
We're
just
gonna
had
be
a little
doing
bit
that,
of a stroke.
bestie, all of us. I have never been in this situation ever. I live in my estate, and I am safe there, and I don't leave.
Do you want to go back?
A little bit. Right now, I do.
Do you think that a person who wants to be a knight would go back?
Of course not.
I know you are scared. I was scared the first few fights I was in as well. It's quite terrifying to see people actually want bodily harm on you. But we have your back. You will not fall. Alright?
I told you last night that. Sorry.
That's okay.
I told you last night that one time I set my mama's shop on fire by accident, right? I was real little. And I had seen a spider. And it was on me. I did not want it to be on me. And I was like 5 years old and I wanted it to go away. And I was just like, go away. And suddenly, there was no more spider. And the book that was at my foot, there were books everywhere. The book was on fire. I didn't know how it happened. I didn't cast any spells. Nobody had taught me no magic ever. Sometimes, magic doesn't come from a book. Sometimes, there's stuff back in your bloodline or in your family that doesn't surface for generations. That's the way it was for me.
I do not know. I can trace my family back very far. I have never known my family to have magic.
Sometimes people get born different. And sometimes parents don't tell their kids everything.
And sometimes people are not born of the people that they think that they are born to.
Sometimes you get abandoned on the side of the road in a basket.
I
Oh,
don't
okay.
understand. I'm sorry, I don't understand.
It is alright, you don't need to understand everything all the time. It is okay not to know things. Let us check the pockets of all of these folk that meant us harm and continue pushing forward, alright?
Yes.
Then Alistair is going to look through pockets.
Gorby is going to help Alistair look through pockets this time.
These assassins also have the same thing that I mentioned on the other ones. Dagger, crossbow, leather armor, bolts, and 5 silver each.
Okay. I will let Gorby take... there's 5 of them?
Yeah,
5
so
times
25
5,
silver
5.
altogether.
I'll let him take 12. I'll take 13.
Okay.
Dad's got money.
Gorby hops up and down like on each foot, and then he runs over to this goofy little statue thing, and he gives it like 3 coins because it gave them some potions. So he's like, yes.
God, we must pay the statue. Yeah.
Yes.
This is exactly how it works.
As soon as Calliope turns around, Juniper is just standing there with, like, a potion. At, like, face level. Just like,
That
take it,
was a
please.
little scary. Okay, thank you.
You didn't look good.
She'll take it. I am not good.
Juniper.
5 points of healing. I just rolled it because it's in my inventory. Yeah. What?
You have a key, correct?
Aye.
May I see it, please?
What for?
Do we know what room it opens?
Not yet. I figured we'd just use it when we come across a door that needs opening.
That works. I was just going to check to see if maybe it looked like there was a symbol on it that might match a symbol to a door lock that I might have seen in this area.
I take out the key and look at it and see if there's...
You could make a crafting check.
Gorby stares at it
Crafting.
with Juniper.
Crafting?
Yeah, crafting to identify it.
Alright. It's not so good.
It's not so good. It's small and bronze. There's not really any distinguishing features on it.
She just shrugs and puts it away. There's nothing there.
Alright. Alistair in his head is thinking there are some trust issues going on there. And then
Canon.
and then is going to kind of look around.
There's another door to the southeast that, leads back towards the main hall.
Okay. Once he sees that everyone has kind of gathered themselves, healed up a bit, he's going to open the door.
Beyond the door, hallway with the bloodied corpses of 6 guards and 3 of these assassins litter the floor of this wide hallway.
This is totally chill.
Can you make me a perception check?
Yeah, sure. Oh god, how do I do that? Hold on.
It is on the main, like the ribbon on the left. There's a perception there.
Calliope's gonna walk up to the door, and then when she sees what's inside, she's gonna cover her mouth and be like, "That is a lot of blood."
Gorby looks up at Juniper and he's like, I'm really glad I came with you, even though I didn't get invited.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know
Is that
how this thing
sarcasm?
works ever. There we go.
On the left, you found it? Okay.
Yeah, I found it. I just am dumb.
No, it's fine. You hear...
Can I...
coming...
You... Oh, sorry. I was going to ask if
Were you going to say hero point?
Yeah!
Yes, you may.
Thank you. Oh god, I clicked the wrong button. That's fine. We're here.
Better. You hear the sound of a deep voice roaring and howling from the north through this door, you think. You vaguely hear what sounds like, "Where are you, halfling?"
Jonathan, oh gracious DM, I'm in darkness.
You are in darkness. It is dark in here.
Oh, okay, understood. Okay, heard.
Is that why certain parts on the map are gray for me? Oh, that's so fun.
Oh, I'm
that is-
human! I forgot, I'm human!
You're a human. You don't have dark vision.
I forgot.
Goddamn human can't see.
I forgot that that's a thing.
Everybody point and laugh at the human that can't see in the dark.
It's been so long since I
Calliope
played
will look
human.
over at Alistair, who just is looking around and not looking at anything specific, and realize what's going on, and she'll hook her arm through his and be like, "I've got you. I can see."
There is a voice yelling, halfling.
All
Be
of
ready.
you can hear it.
Yeah.
It's Alistair is the only one who heard like the actual voice words.
Gorby smashes through the door.
Oh god.
Yeah,
I
of course
need
Gorby
you to
does.
know how much I love everything this goblin ever does.
A modest-sized library lies in ruins. You see bookshelves along the east and west walls have been emptied. Books lie heaped into a pile in the northeast corner. Set atop this heap are
Holy
the severed
shit!
arms, legs, and heads of a dozen guards and would-be heroes. A blood-spattered padded chair sits next to a shuttered window. In this room, you see this enormous, what looks like an ogre, perhaps, that is currently swinging wildly. You can see there's this enormous cut across its eyes. He looks blinded. And you see Lindsay, the little halfling bard from the feast, in a corner, cowering behind the chair, with her scimitar in front of her. As soon as she sees the door open, she yells at you, like, "Help me!" And we're gonna do another lovely roll for initiative here.
Oh god. I see. Oh, this is gonna be. Oh no. I can't see anything.
Before we do combat, I gotta pee really
Yeah,
bad
same.
back.
Okay, it is about our halfway point. So before this fight starts, let's go ahead and take our 10-minute break here. We'll see you guys all back at 8:30 ish.
Yeah.
Okay, it's
Perfect.
going great. It's going great. Everything's fine.
Emos up, Scotty.
Welcome back. We have.
Oh my gosh, hi!
Without any further ado, let's jump right into this fight. The little fun, good time. As soon as I start the battle music again. There we go. All right. So, first time, followed swiftly by Gorby.
Okay.
So, Alistair, you hear this all happening in the other room. You'd see Gorby break down the door. You hear Lindsay from last night yelling for help. And what do you do?
I can't see shit, so I'm running towards Lindsay.
Okay.
She wants help. I am running to provide at least a shield.
All right, so we've got 5, 10, 15. You can get there with your movement.
Okay.
You can
Is
at
that-
least see this ogre, right?
No.
Can you see the token? You can't see the token at all?
No. No.
That's weird. You might need a refresh real quick. Can you see Lindsay here?
No, I can't see anyone. Give me a
Okay,
second.
you might need
Let
to
me
refresh
refresh.
real quick.
Okay. Sounds good. Come on, Foundry.
So your first action is to run in and get in front of Lindsay.
Yes. The action pulling out the shield.
Sure.
Getting in front of Lindsay. Are you hurt?
Not yet.
Stay behind. And can I use an action to brace?
You could use an action to raise a shield, which will give you a bonus to your AC.
Okay. Yes, I am now raising my shield. I can
Still leaves you
see.
with the third one.
Yeah, a third one. Well, dude's directly in front of me. About to make a bad decision. I'm gonna smack.
Go for it.
Okay. Strike. Roll.
13 is not a hit. Despite this ogre being clearly blinded, his wild swinging is making it difficult for you to get close enough to actually hit him.
Okay.
All right.
That's it.
Gorby.
Gorby. All right. Gorby is going to do 3 things.
Okay.
I need
That
to
is
make
the
sure
amount of things that you're allowed to do.
The first thing he's going to do is rage.
Mm-hmm.
The second thing he wants to do is use sudden charge, which looks like it means I can move and hit someone at the same time.
Yes. You dash up to your foe and swing.
Oh my god, yes.
You can also take 2 strides.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means.
It means you can move double your movement. Each stride is an action that uses up your speed for the turn.
Oh wow, that's cool. Okay. Mm-hmm. So yeah, he's gonna go up and he's
It
gonna
does take 2 actions though.
Yeah.
to wait. Did
To
sudden
do
charge?
sudden charge takes 2 actions.
Oh shit. Okay.
So it's a way to get like an extra stride if you need to cover a lot of.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like it would take 1 action to move up and hit, and then I could get a second hit in there.
Nope.
Okay.
Sudden charge. If you look on the action sheet, you can see it has like 2 little diamond carrots. That means it's 2 actions.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. We're learning. Max is
We're
learning.
learning.
Good times. Good times.
Still doing good for a first.
Yeah, he's still gonna smack the fuck out of this dude.
Sure. That's definitely a hit. Not quite a crit, but it's still a hit.
Yeah, Gorby just shoots in like a little bowling ball and just whacks the hell out of this dude, like right in the thigh.
You hear like a crunch of bone underneath your hammer. And he screams out in pain, like, "I'll get you, halfling! I'll blind you!"
All right, back to Gorby. Let's go.
Rhea.
All right. It's for a beautiful, sexy, powerful Horizon Thunder Sphere.
Ooh.
2 action. I love how it has the jump to bottom button, but that never actually works when I'm trying to use it. And I attack him.
That is a miss.
It doesn't work and it makes me
You-
feel bad.
Do you want to use a hero point?
I have one?
Yes. Everybody
use
starts
it.
with one at the beginning of the session, and you get another one after break.
I had
And that'll make it a hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
roll the damage.
11 electricity damage to Gromog. Which is quite a lot, actually. He's not looking so good. You hear the singe of what sounds like lice burning from his loincloth.
Oh, why would you do that?
Hey, I'm just reading the thing. Was that the 2 action or the 3 action version?
That was the 2 action version.
Okay, so you still have
I'm
a 3rd action.
looking at True Strike. It looks like I can only cast it on myself.
True Strike is only on yourself, and I think it only lasts till the end of your turn.
Alright. Well, I crack my knuckles. Golden scales stretch along my fingertips, my nails grow to twice their size, and I use my focus spell, Dragon Claws.
Okay.
I have that for a minute.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Lindsay, innocent being that she is hiding behind Alistair, and she is going to cast Inspire Courage.
Fucking love a bard.
We love a bard. And she's going to... Yeah, it's... everybody within 60 feet gets a +1 bonus to your attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves against fear effects. And that's what she does on her turn. That's all she's going to do. Which brings it...
To apply it to your character, drag and drop the spell effect in the chat onto your token.
What she said. Gromog, this ogre guy up here, is swinging around wildly with his this wicked-looking, like, hooked dagger. He's going to take a strike against Gorby. He is blinded, by the way. You can see, like, his eyes are completely cut short. Does still hit.
Oh.
And Gorby is going to take 13 damage. Do you want a retributive strike?
He can take it. I'll heal him.
You can take it. Okay, well, the second
Yeah,
attack's
come here,
coming
bring
at
it.
you.
Okay, that's why I was like, okay, hold on.
This is a hell of a hit.
Yeah.
He's a big boy. And that's going to be a miss.
That's right. It looks like I'm in charge of managing my own HP. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yeah.
Okay, you said the first one was 13?
13, yep. And the second is a miss. Not even against your AC, the flat check, because you're hidden to him since he's blinded, was a failure. So he didn't even come close. Just the chair that Lindsay was hiding behind is just split in half down the middle. And she just looks up at it, now bereft of a hiding place.
Okay.
which brings it to Juniper's turn. He only has 2 actions because of, and this is what the game says, because of his lice-infested furs.
I hate
I
that.
hate that so much.
Terrible.
I'm gonna scooch into the doorway. So I
I'm
have
sorry
a
I didn't
visual.
refuse strike.
And I'm gonna cast needle darts again. That's what I'm gonna do.
It's a good spell.
What? Where did I go? Ah! Okay. Technical difficulties over here. Everything's fine.
For show.
Oh, please! I would
Oh.
like to use a hero point!
Absolutely.
Better.
There you go. That's a hit. You go ahead and roll damage. 5 more damage. He's not looking good. He's clearly already taken a number of wounds from is possibly Lindsay or other adventurers. I would say that you have not noticed the other plot relevant NPCs that you met last night. Amiri, Harem, Valerie, Jaethel. You haven't seen any of them among the corpses. And since
If you
Lindsay
kill my
is here in
prospective fling, I'm gonna be upset.
I would never.
Does he seem to have the same tattoo that the other ones have had?
This ogre does not, no.
That's it. I moved and did a smack.
Alright, Calliope.
Okay, Calliope is going to barrel through Gorby and Alistair. Run up and strike with her short sword.
Okay. 5 is going to miss, unfortunately.
I'm gonna use a hero point.
Okay. Use a hero point.
Fight.
This is not working for me to... Okay, alright, we're good.
No, Alistair should have 18, not 19.
There you go. An 18 is definitely going to hit. How do you want to do this?
There's her confidence!
Yeah.
Calliope is going to run up and then skillfully slash her sword through his abdomen.
Okay. You guys watch as she ducks under this wide hook, gets under the guard, and just one really swift cut across the abdomen, and you just see like this place is already gory enough, and then you see the ogre's like the muscles kind of like give, and his insides just kind of out, and he just like falls to the ground to his knees, and then just like is like trying to hold in the gore, and then just like falls back into the pile of arms and legs that he'd left behind and dies.
Calliope is going to turn around, blood-soaked from the slash, out of breath, and just like stand there like looking like this, heavily breathing.
Gorby raises his little hands up like, yay!
And you all gain 48 experience.
Woohoo!
How
Stop
much was
giving
it for
me
the...
things that I have to do math for.
Yeah,
for real.
I gave you the 48 from the last one, Alistair.
256.
Okay, cool. And then this is
Yeah,
another...
256 you should get.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I don't know how to do math.
It's okay.
Me
I
either.
should know better than to ask gay people to do math.
You should.
I really should know better.
Um,
One day
Lindsay
he'll
comes
learn.
around from the now completely destroyed chair that no longer is helping her at all, and says, "Thank you. I thought I was a goner.
A lot of that
I managed to
going
get
around.
a lucky hit on his eyes."
you did well. Gorby,
Hey,
you're hurt. Come here.
Gorby looks down. Oh, Les, Less. Did not notice that. And he goes over to Alistair.
Going to medicine. Treat wounds.
I'm not dumb. Just didn't notice I got hurt. Okay? I was having a good time. Kind of.
That is a successful treat wound, so 2d8.
2d8. Okay, give me hop, up, 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 up. That's an 8. Nope, that's a 10. Whoops.
$13 HP back to you, Gorby.
Oh, let's go back up to full.
Got you.
You're really good at this. I feel great. Wow.
I'm
Is
glad.
Calliope is still... Sorry. Is Calliope
Calliope's
still
still
kind of
shell-shocked,
eyes
yeah.
glazed over?
Her eyes are huge.
Rhea
She's just
will...
gonna go. She's gonna go. I really killed that guy, didn't I?
You did. You did good. And Rhea will walk up to her. She'll place one hand on her shoulder and then another atop the hand holding her blade. It's over now. You did good. There's no more danger right now. You alright?
She's gonna slowly lower her sword.
How you doing?
I think I am fine. Her face is like smeared in blood.
Rhea will, take her hands away, rummage through her pack for a minute, and pull out a handkerchief and hand it to Calliope.
She'll take it and start wiping her face and anything else that has blood on it.
It's a little
how-
lady like you. Doesn't seem like she wants to be walking around with gore all over her face.
She's gonna blush.
How's Juniper? Like, what does Juniper look like?
I have not been
Hi.
hit.
Okay.
I think who's asking mentally, but you know.
Yeah,
Also
yeah,
fine.
But okay. Alistair just looks over at Juniper and gives a nod. Quiet check-in. Okay.
I saw the others ahead towards the hall, but there was a giant in the other room. I managed to get away from that, but I heard lots of fighting. I don't know what happened to everyone else.
Do
Okay.
you know what's going on?
Gorby starts moving towards the door.
Oh, Gorby!
Gorby!
Wait.
Wait! I also found something in here. Maybe it might help. And she reaches to her side and opens a secret door in this room. I don't know where it leads. I just saw it while I was hiding.
No, perfect. You did amazing. You stay here, barricade yourself in.
Have you
Is
heard
there
anything
anyone
about
back
what
the
they
way you
want?
came?
There's nobody left that we saw.
I don't know what they want. They just came through in the middle of the night. We heard them killing other people, and we managed to get out before they got to our room.
We?
It was Amiri, Harem, and Valerie.
Alright, so we know the people that we are looking for.
I know Lady Jamandi left earlier this evening, so I don't know if they were after her. They picked a really bad night.
Was it on purpose?
Sorry.
Why'd she leave?
Hmm?
Did she know this
Why'd
was
she
going to
leave?
happen?
I don't think so. She's a sword lord. She's very well respected here in Restov.
That seems a little
Right.
suspicious to me.
She's
Did
very
you-
important. Has things to deal with in town, but
These fancy people
Important does not-
never
There are
cause
also
problems.
vicious rumors that circulate about her.
Lindsay takes a quick look at you and, like, pardon me, Lady Sertova, but I wouldn't believe everything that your family tells you about the Restovs.
Alistair's trying not to look at that. Were any of them carrying Aldori blades? Any of the attackers?
No, they are all those Black Tier assassins, except for this ogre was with them.
Alright, might be the distraction to get at everyone else. Alright, thank you for this door. Has someone checked this ogre? I don't know if there's anything that might be on him, but it might prove even a little bit useful.
I don't think you want anything on him.
The
Just gonna go off vibes, you know?
Oh, understood. Vibes are very important, Gorby.
yeah, looking at him, the only thing that you see on him is the ogre hook that he was wielding, and the cloths, the furs that he's wrapped in that are still infested with lice. Nothing else that you can see.
I break off a finger.
Of course, you can break off a finger. Sure.
And just put it in my pouch.
Snack
Does
for
Gorby
later?
find anything in the secret room?
Calliope's gonna see that happen and then like be absolutely disgusted by her and give her a face.
Trophy?
Before we go into the room, I was going to ask if someone could make a torch, by chance. Please.
Do you not have
I
any
think-
torches?
Rhea is the one with the fire.
I don't think I have any
Raya.
torches.
You have
Raya?
5 torches.
I do have a
Raya.
fire torch.
Rhea.
And I also have flint and steel. Perfect. I make a torch.
It's like
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's actually asked me to light anything on fire willingly. That's normally not what happens.
on purpose.
Not on purpose, at least.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm holding it with one hand.
Torches.
Perfect.
Does Gorby find anything in the... Ooh!
Yes, in this this side room, a small windowless room, there's a large wooden truck secured with a formidable-looking padlock.
Gorby smashes the lock.
Wait! we have
Gorby, we have a
the
key.
tools!
Make an attack roll with your warhammer.
We have the technology.
we have what
Technology
we need.
is Gorby.
Gorby.
The technology is Gorby. Yeah, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Yeah, honestly, you just slam the. Everybody's like, "Wait, we have a key. Let's see if it." And just break the lock off of.
I suddenly feel like we no longer need that key.
You do notice that the padlock is the same kind of bronze as the key.
Oh,
I
Lord.
know.
We take the padlock.
I now know for a fact we no longer need that key.
Unless we need to lock
in-
something else, give me the padlock.
I don't know if it still works.
There you go. There's the box.
Hooray.
Inside, there are a couple of lesser healing potions. What looks like a ledger book, a very nice-looking mace, a very nice-looking longsword, and 8 cloth pouches, each filled with 100 gold.
A longsword, you say?
Gorby would like to pick up the health potions and walk over to Calliope and hand them to her. This is for you, so you don't get hurt again.
Am I that big of a liability? Thank you.
I do not know what that word means. You're welcome.
I think he's just trying to make sure you're all right.
I do appreciate that.
He leaves everything else in the chest.
Alistair is going in the chest and pulling out the 8 bags.
Do you look at the ledger book?
Yes, I do. I'm pulling everything out. The bags just came out
Yeah,
first.
sure. Yeah, you're like, ooh,
Yeah.
money.
Correct.
The leather-bound journal. You take a quick look through it. Contains the names of Lady Jamandi's servants and guards, along with the dates on which they receive their monthly pay.
I feel less confident about this money now.
Well,
When were
money's
they last
money, and
paid?
something tells me they're not going to need that anymore.
Yes, but what about their families?
That's true.
We must give at least a
Um,
pay to their whatever is left, so that way they can make proper funeral arrangements.
Payday is next month, or next week. Sorry.
Yeah, definitely saving this for family.
We could,
Okay.
have a little bit of it. We did a lot of garden.
That is why we are taking from the bandits.
Okay, so you're taking all the.
So much money.
How would you like it if you weren't coming home and your parents had nothing to pay?
Bad. Yeah.
Yes, so we leave this for the family. At the very least, we make sure that what is supposed to be paid gets paid, and if there is anything left, we can take that. Anything left after we do the math.
The math moves out to
Maths?
the maths leads out to each of them gets a stipend of 100 gold every month,
Okay.
and each of these cloth pouches are their stipends for the month, essentially.
Okay, so there is nothing left.
There is nothing left. There are a magical mace and longsword in there though, as well.
Those are for us to take. Not the money, but the weapons.
The weapons.
The weapons.
What kind of weapon is a mace?
The
Mace
ball with, like,
is.
spikes.
Bludgeoning kind.
No,
I
like
think
martial
she's
or
asking
simple.
if it is a yeah. Mace is a simple weapon.
Nobody else wants the mace. I'll take it. It'll probably do more than my sling.
Longsword is a martial.
I shall take the long sword unless anyone else has any arguments about that. I shall take the long sword.
I'll take the
Gorby
mace.
is very partial to his really ramshackle looking warhammer.
I love Gorby.
Love it. I try to stay out of a line of fire, but it's always good to have a backup if you're backed into a corner.
I work best with my sword.
You sure do. Lindsay kind of gives you like a smile, like and a thumbs up, like you did a good job slaughtering that ogre.
She'll turn back and
Pretty
smile at
impressive for
her.
a first kill.
You'll want to go home?
Maybe I can stick around for a little while longer.
There it is.
Okay, I'm going to barricade myself here in this treasury room because I don't think they know about it. Please don't die. It would really suck if the people that I was writing my book about died before they even really got out into the wilds. And just please don't die, please.
Lindsay, before you barricade yourself in and we got to leave, can you just make sure that the families of these servants and guards gets their money? Like, can you just?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course. Yeah. I'll make sure that everything's squared away.
In your book,
In insight check that.
Could you maybe make
Go
me
ahead,
a
sense
tiefling,
motive.
please?
I mean, I guess I could make you a tiefling. Why would you want to be a tiefling?
Like me?
Tieflings are great.
I mean, if it sells better, sure. Yeah,
Aye.
absolutely.
Sense motive. That's the roll.
Seems to be truthful. She's more worried about like surviving the night you get
Okay.
than stealing gold.
Okay.
Back in the hallway, could Gorby do a perception check to see if he can hear anything from any of the other doors?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Stellar. What else is Gorby good at? Perception.
You don't hear any sounds from the door to the south. There's also another door down here and up here, as well as the door to the far west that leads to the Great Hall through a scullery. But you don't hear anything going on in the other rooms that are nearby.
Gorby's
I would say you do hear heavy breathing coming from the far west door. Like, it sounds like somebody very large and in pain is beyond it.
the store right here that I just walked up to.
This one.
Sweet. How distracted is everybody?
Where are you going, little fella?
There's someone back here.
There's
They'll sound
someone
like
back.
they're in pain.
Oh, wait for us. Wait, don't
Alistair
go.
said that we need to stay together.
Yes.
Oh.
I closed the door. Wait.
Gorby stands at the door, like, kind of jostling between his feet, like very like a kid trying to wait for something.
Gorby, 1 second. We're almost there. Please.
Please, my old legs.
Please. I am an old man. I have a limp. Please.
Juniper Rhea, you following?
Resist the
Yes.
urge. Please.
All right. You all, as you get close, can also hear the sound of like pained breathing beyond.
Oh, pained breathing?
Yeah, like someone is hurt beyond the door.
Gorby,
A very large someone.
Gorby, I know I said to wait. And then Alistair kicks in the door.
The oddly shaped scullery contains 2 sturdy tables for prepping food, a large tin wash bin for cleaning dishes and laundering clothes, bucket for hauling water, shelves. Although the fragile-looking dishes and glassware remain miraculously undamaged, many bloody corpses lay piled in the middle of this room. On the other side of this room, you see this enormous-looking giant who looks very, very injured. There's blood streaming down his left arm, and he's just like leaning against the far door that leads to the Great Hall. As soon as you slam open the door, his eyes jerk open, sees you on the other side, and just kind of like painedly gets to his feet and just like slams his fists together like he's getting ready for a fight.
As soon as Alistair kicks open the door, sees the hurt, he goes, "Wait! You clearly are dying. Help us and I will stabilize you."
Make me... it didn't seem like he was listening to you until you said you were going to help him.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a... If you're being honest, make an impression. If you're not, make a lie check.
I am being incredibly honest. That is a... Make a impression?
Yes, make an impression.
Okay, and then
Diplomacy check.
also just real quick question. I used my hero point before the break. Do I have another hero point after
Yes,
the
you
break
get
or
a
no?
you get a
Okay,
second hero point after the break.
cool.
He
Not that I need it.
lowers his fists and gingerly like allows you to walk up to him.
Okay. He's going to wait for the others to get in before he starts administering and treating wounds.
Okay.
Gorby hops up on this table.
What are the rest of you doing as he's treating this giant's wounds?
Calliope's gonna stay back.
Rhea is on guard. She's not hostile, but she's not taking her eyes off him.
Sure.
Why are you here?
That's a success on your medicine check. Do any of you speak Jotun?
Nope.
All right. In that case, he tries to speak in Jotun and realizes that none of you speak it, and in like a very halted common, says, "Good job, Black Tears. We needed money. Brothers of mine, other giants not like us. Leaving, need money."
You knew there was money here, or
Black Tears, they hired us.
who
Paid
hired
us.
them?
Not no.
Have you already been given the money?
Yeah.
Once I am done, take it and leave. Do not come back. Go to your brothers.
Think they're in the West Hall.
What is your name?
They're Jorgrindor.
God. Okay. We will find them and we will tell them that you are leaving and they should follow.
He looks at the wounds that you've treated. Roll the 2d8 for treat wounds.
Got it. I know I spelled that wrong, don't mind me.
It's all good.
Not much,
it's not
but
a whole lot, but it's as much about the offer as it was the actual healing. Kind of looks around at the mess and just says, "Sorry, just a job." Reaches down to like under the table and pulls off a cloak off of one of the adventurers and just like holds it out to you and just says, "They won't need it."
he'll take it.
It is a coyote cloak. Smeared with blood, but a coyote cloak.
Okay.
And gingerly like steps to the side to let you walk towards the great hall. And then thinks and says, "Others not dead that way," and points to the. You can see there's an opening to the north and what looks like a pantry beyond it. He says, "They wanted what's the word? They wanted people to keep for money."
Hostages.
Yes, that one. That's the word you used.
Shit.
They just
Thank
tied
you.
up. Um, I'll go. And kind of awkwardly, like, tries to get his bulk through the door that you guys just came through.
Grab your brothers and get out of here, all of them.
I will. I'll try and find them.
If we come across them, we would let them know.
Thanks. They're good brothers.
Family's important. Go.
And he leaves. You all get 64 XP.
I'm peeking around
Nice.
the corner.
Around the corner, you see Harem, Amiri, and Valerie tied up and unconscious. They look like they were each beaten down by this the giant.
Untie them and just
Right,
give
we are
them
at
a
320.
gentle slap on the face. Like, wake up.
Oh,
Thank you, Robin. Calliope's gonna run over to Valerie.
the first one there is Harem. So like Juniper, you like smack him awake, and he's like, oh, I don't remember meeting you last night.
I don't
What
remember meeting you.
is that giant still out there?
No. He's gone.
Oh, a shame. I suppose I won't be meeting Grotus just yet.
What's that?
Ah, I said it's a shame that he didn't finish me off. I won't be meeting Grotus just yet.
Are you happy?
The end comes for us all,
You're not
after
dead?
all.
Oh no.
Not the religious trauma.
You should go.
We have two sides.
Calliope goes over to Valerie, wakes her up.
Yeah. She'll like shake her a bit. Valerie?
Oh, Calliope.
Are you okay?
Oh, I've definitely seen better days.
I am glad you're still alive.
You don't look any worse for the wear. You certainly
I
look a lot
almost
better than I
died.
do right now. Oh, at least you didn't? That, and looks over at Harem, who is currently having a conversation with a very confused Juniper. Says, I suppose Harem over there would say that was not the best thing, but I'm glad that you're still alive. I'm glad that I'm still alive.
Yes, I'm glad that we found you.
Is anyone hurt in there?
We're all
I
very
think they're
hurt.
all hurt.
Alright,
But-
I'm coming.
No. If you have,
She's
We're-
gonna rifle through her bag and give Valerie a health potion that Gorby gave her.
no.
Take it! Please take it.
We're in no position to help out anyone right now. I'd rather you keep it, and we can just barricade ourselves somewhere safe and.
But you could be a help. Take
Make,
it and come with us and help.
Make a diplomacy check. Make an impression.
Who are you who is still asleep?
Adamiri?
That is Amiri, yes. She shakes her head and just like pushes it back to you and just says, I wish we could help, but that giant you see her like almost make like a social gaffe and then just like recenters herself and says, after the beating we took from that giant, I don't think we'll give it. You really want to give me the healing potion, I will take it, but I think that we would be better off reinforcing whatever gods might still be around rather than get caught up in any more fighting.
She'll
Which one of-
reluctantly put the potion away and then grab her hands and be like, "Please just stay alive. I will
I
come find
will
you
certainly
after
do
all
my
of
best.
this is done. Okay?"
All right. I believe in you.
While
Alistair.
they're all having that nice moment up there, can I have a perception check on this door?
Yeah, of course.
Gorby's itching.
Gorby's itchy.
Time.
Gorby's itchy.
It's Gorbin time,
Gorbin.
and then he gorbs all over them.
No, please no. Let that not be our bit.
It's too late.
It's Gorbin
You-
time.
You don't hear anything on the other side of that door. A very quick peek in shows it to be a bathroom.
Fantastic.
Go potty.
Was someone waking up Amiri?
Yeah.
I'll wake her
I,
We can both go.
Forgot about her.
Yeah.
Wow, forgot about Amiri.
I slap
I'm sure
everyone.
Rhea didn't. Harder, you giant bitch.
Harder?
All right, this is not
Oh,
a
you're
fight,
not-
and this is not your bedroom, so you really need to pull it together.
Oh, sorry.
I mean,
She.
are you
Me?
alright?
I'm gonna have a hell of a hangover tomorrow, but other than that, I'm fine.
Well, the giant's
if
fun.
all, if all of you are caught unawares, and someone busts through the barricade, who is best equipped to protect the other two?
Valerie stands up and just says, "We are all pretty hurt, but the Great Hall is right through there. I think they barricaded it. Perhaps we might be able to get through, and if we let them know that the giant is gone,
Okay.
we could reinforce them in there."
All right. Then get going.
Stick together. Somebody hired these black tears. We don't know who it is yet.
The three of them follow you into the scullery. And true to Valerie's word, these double doors are indeed locked. Or not locked, but you try and push them open, but there's clearly like a barricade on the other side of the door, and it does not open.
How convenient.
Gorby gently raises his hammer, like,
Gorby.
Gorby.
I don't know if that is. Oh, Sneaker, okay. Is it me? Uh-oh.
Cork and the stream are dead. Okay.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, I think the stream
Hello?
died.
Great.
No!
Love that.
We love that.
Oh, yeah.
Are we just not online?
are you sure? It's
No, not at
going
all.
for me. Unless I'm just like behind.
You must be because it's not live at all.
Why does this happen?
Oh, it is. It is. We're good.
Okay.
I was like, I literally see it
Hey,
going, but
everyone.
okay.
Having some technical
Always.
difficulties, as
always
always.
gonna happen.
Nothing
There's always gonna be
happened
issues.
at all.
and everything was all right.
It does say offline, though. Okay, it is back? Okay.
I promise it's back.
Yikes.
All right, so yeah, the door is barricaded from the other side.
Gorby, I don't think you and your hammer, as lovely as it is, are going to get through.
Might. You could also see if there's anyone on the other side.
I knock on the door. Hello?
Anybody in there?
You
We got injured.
you hear a voice from the other side say, "Is that damn giant gone?"
Aye?
Coast is clear.
All right, just give us a moment. and you hear the sound of tables and chairs being pulled away from the doors, which eventually does open. You see the Great Hall looks much different than it did hours ago during the feast. Three of the long tables have been turned on their sides and pushed against the large entry doors to the south to form a makeshift barricade. Hold on. Dishes, broken goblets, and bloody stains mar the floor, while at least a dozen bodies lie against the east wall. Lady Jamandi's guards gather at the barricades and in front of the double doors leading into the west wing. These doors are sealed, and several tapestries have been torn from the walls and wedged into the gap between the floor and the door in a feeble attempt to keep smoke from flowing into the hall from an apparent fire in the manor's west wing. In view, having just pulled the last of the barricade eastern door, is a male human who looks like a lieutenant of the guards. He's a largely cropped black hair, bushy eyebrows, and a thin mustache. Immediately comes to you and says,
There's a few more around, but were cut down.
"Damn, there's a fire in the west wing. We've pulled up
We're offline again.
We're trying to make a stand here." Oh, it's through all Twitch. Love that.
Hello?
Is Sarah streaming?
I think it's back now.
So many XP. Making me do math.
I'm pretty sure it's back now again.
Okay.
That's a Penzi.
Ooh,
What?
He's handsome.
That shield. Distinctly that shield. I know that house.
Mhm.
I know that house, correct?
Yes.
Double check.
Please, tell me what's happened to the East Wing. The enemies.
Whoa,
How many are left in there?
Who is this?
Ivenzi. He is looks like the lieutenant of Lady Jamandi's guards.
Oh, that shield.
Juniper's also looking at that shield.
And
Oh,
Calliope, because she definitely knows that family for sure.
oh no.
Juniper just like ducks behind everyone.
Oh no. Oh no.
Mhm. What is, please, any information about the East Wing?
Yes, sorry. Yes. Sorry. Yes.
Whatever problems are going on, it can wait till after this
No,
has all been taken care of.
Yes, no, I know, I understand. So what happened was we were attacked by the Black Teals. There were 8 of them that we dispatched of. There were 4 adventurers that did manage to get out. We do have 3 of them here. Lindsay is barricading herself in the library. The giant is disposed of, as well as the troll.
Good. We were afraid that the giant would smash into the room at any moment.
No, the giant is not going to be of any issue anymore.
Good. The hallway leading from the Great Hall and several of the guest chambers next to it are ablaze, but we've also heard clashing blades coming from the West Wing as recently as a few minutes before you arrived. I think the rooms further west are still safe. Getting to them is risky, but certainly possible.
Well, we seem to be capable, and he looks at the others. Are we more rescue? We seem to be fairly capable if we need to. Open the doors and we shall go.
I cannot raise the portcullises unless you just mean the western doors.
Yes.
Lady
Yeah.
Lady Jamandi, she's here. She went with a squad of 8 guards to clear out the west wing. She ordered us to hold the Great Hall.
All right, then. The Great Hall, I think.
Oh, so she's here. The rest thought she left.
She came back when she saw the fires.
So the nice lady that gave us all the food wouldn't leave all her people behind?
Let me get the barricade, and then you can head into the West Hall. If we will hold this Great Hall, if there are any more coming.
Of course.
He orders the few guards that are there. Amiri, Valeria, Valerie, and Harem supplement them. Not doing great, but they manage to patch their wounds enough to be of some decent help. Before they open the doors to the West Wing. Evenzi just says, "Good luck. I fear that you will need it."
Understood.
As soon as you pass through, they close the doors behind you to keep the smoke from getting in. The wide hallway is filled with billowing smoke. Further ahead, on either side of the hall, you can see several open doorways illuminated by flickering flames.
Once the doors are closed, it looks almost as if Alistair has completely untensed once more, before looking at the others.
There a reason y'all looked like you were about to crap your pants back there?
What do you mean? No.
No, you were looking like you were about to crap your pants.
Time is just
stole
like
it.
on top of.
Are you not
did-
going to share with us?
Did I
We all
notice
saw
that?
you.
Yeah. I can't speak. Did Juniper look at that shield and then do the hide, or was it immediate hide?
Make
Shield
a sense motive
hide.
check.
I feel
Okay.
like he doesn't even need to roll for that. I don't think
Okay,
it was that
if
subtle.
it's that obvious, then sure, yeah.
Does she look familiar?
Make a society check.
We live in a
This is
society.
essentially a recall knowledge.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Where's my skills? Come on.
Where are they?
I'm scared, man. Please. Thank you. Okay. Gather information, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hard to tell.
Okay. I was gonna. Okay.
She at least doesn't look immediately recognizable as anyone or anything.
Gorby grabs Juniper's hand in like a nice way.
Squeeze it. We should keep going.
Does that family bring you harm?
She just starts walking.
Alright, onward and upward, let's go.
Alistair will give Calliope a look, because the two of them know exactly what that shield is.
Calliope is going to walk over to Alistair and whisper in his ear, I thought she looked familiar from the second I saw her, but I cannot put my finger on it. Maybe that family has something to do with it?
That family is my family, Calliope.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry.
No, it's alright. I've been away from my family too long. Let's go.
Okay.
As I mentioned, you can see open doorways, and the rooms beyond are completely aflame.
Gorby's gonna vanguard. He's gonna be near the front.
Mhm.
Alistair will stand
Alright.
beside Gorby with the shield.
Rhea goes towards the entrance of... that's the wrong thing. Rhea goes to the entrance of the first room. Inhales deeply. And tries to clear some of the fire. I don't think this is how
Fire.
that works. If I walked into it, it would damage me.
Hmm.
Oh
Well,
no!
it gives you resistance 5 to fire damage.
Heat fire. Okay.
I wanna be a dragon slayer or fairy tale.
I will say this is going to be a fight fires action,
Mhm.
which is acrobatics, athletics, or survival. For you, since you have eat smoke, I'll let you make this as a spell check, essentially.
Okay. Okay.
Unless you think it would be better as an acrobatics, athletics, or survival.
I have a decent survival. That a magic check is just my my spellcasting modifier.
Yes, essentially. I'll call it like a counteract check.
Okay. So d20 plus 7.
Yes. You should be able to do it from your arcane prepared spells as well.
Okay, wait, let me
Just
try
like a
it.
little dice deck to it.
Spell attack roll.
Yeah, you guys watch as Rhea literally inhales the smoke and then throws it back onto the fires, which essentially just deprives of them oxygen long enough that they go out. And you extinguish the fires in that first room.
Nothing left.
What are the... Yeah, everything in here has been just completely burned. There's nothing left.
It crunchy, it crispy.
This one's clear. Move on.
We see her do that.
Yeah, probably. I don't see why not.
And how long have you been able to do that?
That specifically? Oh.
It's impressive.
Some weird shit like that just happens to me sometimes. I make it up as I go.
All right.
I will mention there is also one door that is not open and on fire here on the north edge, but difficult to see through the smoke.
It's not on fire?
Not on fire.
Now, if I open it, it's not gonna do that thing where, like, a whole bunch of oxygen goes in and everything blows up and I kill everybody inside.
You don't know. You could make a perception check to see if there might be something like that on the other side.
Sure.
You do it. What's the worst that
Didn't
can happen?
kill a bunch of people doing that in Baldur's Gate.
What's the worst that could happen? Indeed.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
No idea. You can see like smoke drifting into it, so it doesn't seem to be like completely sealed.
Is there anything at the end of the hall here, or is it just?
There are double doors at the end of the hall.
Do we hear fighting?
Through those doors, you do not hear any fighting going on. No.
Can I knock on the door? Is anyone in there, please?
No answer. No answer.
I look at Rhea and look back at the door. I'm gonna open
Alright,
it.
step back.
You open it. In it, there is a room with plain stone walls and a polished floor that you can see have already become stained with smoke. At the far end of the room, atop a stone dais, stands a marble statue of an armored half-elf woman. One of her hands clutches a heavy shield while the other is clenched into a fist over her heart.
Apple.
Small shrine. You could make a religion check to see if you recognize the
Religion.
shrine. This is Milani, patron mother of those who war against oppression, rewarding those willing to sacrifice their lives and use whatever tools are available to fight for those who cannot defend themselves. Also known as the Everbloom.
Aww.
Alright.
You also
That's nice.
notice a sense of security in this room.
Is there anything else around, or is the statue just having a calming effect?
Say, make me an investigate, and make a recall knowledge religion check again.
So that's just I roll religion again.
Yeah. You want to use your
Sure.
second hero point, or
That's good.
you kind of like feel out the, as Gorby would say, the vibes of this room. And you can tell that there is that the feeling of safety and calm is coming from the statue itself, and the knowledge enters your mind that any ally of the Aldoris who spends a minute in this room engaged in meditation or prayer to any non-evil deity becomes infused with vigor and energy as if they had rested for 8 hours and made their daily preparations. So it is essentially a free long rest.
It's a checkpoint.
I poke my head out the door. Hey, come here.
What's up?
I tell them all that stuff.
Sure.
Warby just immediately walks that way when Juniper says to come over here. Like, yep. It's a good idea. That's where I'm going now.
Alistair will walk over. Okay. I think I shut the door in my face. Gorby walks in, slams the door.
Gorby said no. So if you guys spend a minute in here, you can take a long rest, essentially.
I would like to do that.
Yeah, go ahead. What are you all thinking about as you spend this minute in here?
My peaceful house, and all my plants, and my vegetable garden.
Calliope will take the napkin, handkerchief, and clean her sword of the blood.
It's a
Ray
very...
is just thinking.
No, go ahead.
Ray is just thinking. This is why I came. This is what I'm changing. They deserve better.
Alistair, now having just a moment to realize what has just happened, he kind of just has this moment of, I've not done this in a long time. In the last few times I've done this, I've lost a lot of people. I am afraid.
Corby is thinking about how much fun he's having with all his new friends.
Oh. Disgusting.
What's Juniper thinking about?
I already said.
She said she
My
was thinking
plants.
about her lovely
Oh,
garden.
right. I already
Her
forgot.
plants and her garden.
And maybe that shield a little bit, but she's trying to think
ADHD
about
of it all.
plants.
Alistair also thinking about the shield, weirdly enough.
So yeah, go ahead and if you can see next to the wounded condition on the ribbon, there's a button that says rest for the night. You can click that and you'll get all your resources back. You'll get some health back.
Rest for the night. Rest for the night.
And as you do and you finish your meditation, you feel that sense of safety and security kind of flee the room. The effect has been consumed.
I know that this is a not my deity.
Mm-hmm.
Can I still give a prayer to my deity, or will that have a negative can I tell if that's going to have a negative effect? Because it's not an evil deity.
As long as they are good aligned, then it will be fine.
Yeah, I do believe Aristel is good aligned, so.
Erastil is chaotic good, is one of his
Yeah.
domains, yeah. Alright. You feel rejuvenated and ready to go back into the smoke and the fire.
We need to put out all of the fire first.
Through the fire and the flames.
We carry on.
Episode name.
We already have an
we've
episode
done it.
name.
It's Blood and Blades.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
Calliope, you saying this, you feel this urge to quench the flames, and you can kind of feel that power rising in you again. It never really left you, it's just kind of been in the back of your mind this whole time. And you look down and you can see that you've actually been leaving like damp footprints behind you this whole time.
She's sweaty.
He's a waterbender!
Okay, so she's gonna look at her hands and look at the footprints that she's left behind, and she's gonna march up to the nearest fire. And she's gonna give
Sneeze.
in to sneeze?
I sneezed.
Oh, she's gonna
Just
give in to
Use the water.
this power that's overcoming her and put her hands at the fire and try and put it out.
All right. Go ahead and make a fight fires check. This is either acrobatics, athletics, or survival. And you get a +2 item bonus to the check because you are using water. As you all see, she just kind of waves her hands and you see like water gather around her and throws it out. Not an enormous amount of water, but you see like the flames immediately dim a little bit. And yeah, that's enough to put out the fires in this room as well.
She's very confused as to what's happening right now. So when she finishes putting out the fires,
Are you going to do it for all the rooms?
sure.
Welcome to Bloodline Magic, Princess. It's going to be a wild ride.
I'm going to say, because you're like getting a grasp of this for that you're automatically succeeding on these. Like, you're not having to go and like grab buckets of water and firefight. You're literally just conjuring water out of the air and just flooding these rooms until the fires die out. You all get 30 XP for clearing the fires in all the rooms.
hell yeah.
Close Discord. Please close Discord.
What?
I think
Oh,
the
I had
cat
something
is
new.
closing Discord.
Oh no.
You tried forward.
The monster. But yeah, all the fires have now been extinguished.
She's angry that it's not about her. And she sat on the keyboard.
As they do. The smoke gradually starts to clear as well with all of the fires out.
Open the doors.
They just got a lot to say.
You open the doors into what looks like a gallery of some kind. There's a few leftover coils of smoke wafting in the air, but they're quickly clearing in this finely furnished room. There's padded chairs and side tables set along the west wall, and a thick burgundy carpet covers most of the floor. Oil paintings hang on the walls, and shelves contain statuettes and other small art pieces. There is also a familiar figure on the floor, sprawled, light out, Tartuccio from the feast, who looks unconscious on the floor, like maybe from smoke inhalation or something.
I'm gonna give him the juniper special. I slap him in the face.
What the hell? Why would you do that?
Well, you're awake now.
Oh,
You're welcome.
you didn't have to hit me so hard, you know.
Tartuccio!
Oh, God. Yes, I'm here. What? What do you want?
Time walks up and sits on his stomach.
Get up, and he just shoves Time off and
Yeah.
sits up and stands up.
Come
I
here,
do
Time.
not want wild animals on me.
Time is not wild.
You're
Thank
not
you.
hurt.
No, I think I passed out from the smoke inhalation.
Mm. Go to the main room.
Will you take me there, please? I do not know what is going on.
It's
Just go
clear
Straight
down
down the
this
hall.
hallway.
We can go on a nice walk. It'll be fun.
Gorby, why don't you walk him down there?
Yeah!
He looks at Gorby and just makes a disgusted face and just, actually, you know what? I think I'll be fine walking on my own. And
Fucking
just,
racist.
like, brushes.
I trip him as he
Brushes.
walks by.
Make a
Good.
trip check.
I was gonna do it if you weren't.
What is that again?
He's athletics.
Athletics to trip?
Yes.
+0.
Do you want me to trip?
Please do. We both stick our foot out at
I
the same
trip.
time.
He just like jumps over Juniper's leg and just goes. "Mm."
I trip.
Go do a trip.
Don't be mean to Garby. What would I use?
Athletics.
Shove? Like a
It is the
just
trip.
athletics. Okay. Oh, cool.
Yeah, he jumps over Juniper's foot, goes to like, then just does not notice Alistair putting out his foot and just. Ah no, my nose! Oh,
Walk it off,
you
you'll
are
be
the
fine.
worst henchman ever! And storms away.
Oh
Henchman?
no, the casualties of battle. Oh no.
What did he just
Oh.
call us?
He called you the worst henchman ever.
Alistair. Looks like he's about to follow. With a sword on his hand. Before looking back at the others and just... Not worth it! Let's go.
Is this thing over here anything important?
A sword.
Yeah.
I have a sword.
That is an Aldori dueling sword. You can recognize it.
Gorby has picked up the sword and he's holding it up like this at Alistair. He's like, here's one of the swords you wanted. Check it out. I found one.
No, I don't, no, Gorby. I'm... This is, look, my family was trained in these. I do not know how to use this as well as I know how to use my sword. You put it back, please?
He just drops it.
Oh god, that is a good sword.
That is a nice sword.
It's a nice
That's a
sword.
nice boulder.
looks over
That
at
is a
Juniper.
And we're back to Shrek. Let's go.
Okay, so you
It all comes
open.
back to Shrek.
Yeah. Looks
open
back
the
at
door.
Juniper. Oh, okay, sorry.
Well, wait,
Plus,
what
you
are
already
you
opened the
looking
door.
back at Juniper for?
Do you know how
Did
to
you go
wield
Dottie
this?
there for a second?
You get distracted as you go to open the door. He's asking you if you know how to use a dueling sword. As you open the door into a large room with several padded chairs, a comfortable-looking pair of couches, several side tables, and a finely crafted billiards table. As well as you see 3 more assassins who, since you were not particularly stealthy coming into the room, immediately turn with their knives drawn. Behind them, you see tied to one of the couches the elf Jathal from Jathal from the feast.
No!
I'm coming, baby.
And I'm gonna say, before we roll for initiative, I think that's what we're gonna have to call it for tonight.
Oh, why her?
I know.
Why couch? I want to play
She's
for
tied
8
up. I don't know.
more hours.
I know. So do I.
Basil
but
is so
some of us
perturbed.
are EP bitches.
It's me, I'm
Uh,
EP bitch.
It's
It's always
Thanks
me.
everyone. Thanks everyone for joining us for our very action-filled premiere of Kingmaker: Secrets of the Stolen Lands. Maybe we'll get to the Stolen Lands next session. Maybe not. Who knows? But for now,
Another
I will.
beautiful Monday.
Well,
Another beautiful Monday in Valerian, and you
it's-
are a terrible little.
I don't know if it's a beautiful Monday in Valerian right now. It's a very fiery Monday in Valerian. But thank you all for joining us. We will see you either on Saturday or next Monday if you want to join in for either Strahd or another Kingmaker session. We'll figure out a group name eventually. But for now, we're signing off, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, and have a good night.